the battle for the city of New York between the PD and the fire department, tied up at 1, 3.5 minutes into period 2. Stark and Battaglia both been tested often in this game, as you both have mentioned, Kevin and Brady. And Brady, I mean, what do you think the PD has to do? They've been hemmed in a little bit here as O'Brien, after the faceoff win, gets a shot blocked.
Yeah, and you guys have been talking about the faceoffs. They've been guilty of a lot of icings, a lot of freezes as well from Stark. Faceoff win percentage is great. You don't want to play with fire, no pun intended, with all of the defensive zone draws, though, against the team, because it can only take one, and the puck can end up in the back of your net.
And here's Zay. Played Division I hockey at Mercyhurst with Dan O'Donohue. It's highly talked about, always, the friendship that those two have with each other. As Zay's going to clear the zone. This will be an icing as Cullen meanders back and gets the whistle.
Now on the flip side, we see the fire department guilty of icing. This one's been a very, I feel like a broken record here. I know I'm sounding like it a bit, but a very tight game through the first 25, almost 24 minutes, we'll call it. Not a whole lot of dangerous chances when they've come. The goalies have played well.
And we talked about it. It seemed like the emotions were really high as O'Donohue wins at Gumas with a quick shot glove down for Battaglia. We talked about it a little bit. It seemed like the emotions for the first 10 minutes were extremely high. And it kind of took that all-out 5-on-5 brawl that we saw for everything to simmer back down a little bit and both sides to kind of settle into their game plans.
Yeah, we really, even the physicality, like it's been there. We've seen hits, but nothing, obviously nothing close to the brawl and nothing really all that wild either. And just straight up hockey now. Both teams now, they know they're in it. They're in a tight one trying to push for that goal.
O'Donohue stuffs it in. He scores! It's the assistant captain, Dan O'Donohue, on the wraparound, makes it 2-1 for the PD.
The exact guy you needed to show up for the finest. O'Donohue giving the PD the second lead of the game. Here's the replay. We're going to need a backwards angle almost because, gentlemen, we saw it from our perspective, and it was clear as day that it went in.
And you see it swept off the line there. That's our dead-on look from the Jumbotron. Like Kevin said, from the angle here, you could tell it crossed the line. It's 2-1 for the NYPD. And Brady, big-time goal right there from a big-time player, Dan O'Donohue.
Yeah, we talked about him maybe being one to step up before the game and just able to creep that one across the goal line. We've gone a while without a goal for either side. And once again, NYPD, can they continue the momentum now? Because, of course, we saw when they went up 1-0, FDNY had the quick response. On the flip side, of course, FDNY not used to playing behind much in this rivalry as of late.
Now, if I can just jump on that for a second, Brady, I think if there's one team stylistically that's better playing from behind, it is FDNY.
Chance off the rush. Ragon's pass was behind Gumas. And now carrying north, it's Vinny Lopes. Lopes, snapper, stick save, and Stark going to cover up, no rebound. After it kicks off the back wall, 14:36 remaining in period 2. And it's Dan O'Donohue with the difference maker right now. That wraparound just squeaks over the goal line. FDNY sending out the line of Becker, Shea, and taking the draw right now is Gervasi. We saw him had that huge block in the first period that saved a goal, kept it 1-1. O'Brien on the keep, gets it through, pad save, rebound, another stop Stark, and the third try is pushed wide. FDNY trying to get all over this one deep as Antonides felt the pressure and ices it.
Yeah, we've seen the finest just be very okay with just send the puck down and taking an icing if they feel pressured in the defensive end. And Brady, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really feel like that stretch right there was the first time we've seen a rebound opportunity for the Bravest.
Yeah, there's been maybe a few, but not all that dangerous. That was certainly the first one, Kevin, where we saw them get maybe another opportunity right off of it.
Got kicked back to O'Brien. Now a turning try from the captain, Becker. Ends up in the corner. Spun out front for O'Brien. Now to Peretta. Peretta opens up. That shot's blocked. Kicks right back to him, though. Another wrist shot try. He scores! John Peretta, top cheddar. We're tied at 2.
And there it is, through traffic. Not a whole lot, but just enough to cause some confusion for Stark. Can't quite pick it up, looking for it, and a perfectly placed shot by Peretta. I mean, he could not place that one perfect, any more perfect, I should say, if he tried. Right under the bar, high blocker, get another look at it. Woo, in and out there. Huge goal, FDNY comes right back, guys.
An absolute snipe from Peretta, and you see on this angle here, lots of traffic in front. Right at the end, looked like it was a pretty clean look for Stark. But a bullet of a wrist shot from Peretta. You see there, Anzula's waving it off. He's saying, no, that did not go. We'll have another look at the slow down angle here.
Yeah, it looks under the bar to me.
O'Donohue requesting the officials to watch the replay one more time.
I mean, difference on this is that the call on the ice was a goal, though, Trav.
You are correct. We also did see a goal call in the first period, and now we do get it confirmed. It was a good goal.